Before we dive into this bonus episode, we wanted to take a moment to remind you that while the stories we share on this podcast may seem real, they are purely fictional. Any resemblance to actual events or people is entirely coincidental. Although these stories are far too common, this is the product of our imagination. Listener discretion is advised due to traumatic and disturbing experiences.
Becoming a viral sensation is an aspiration sought out by many, but when forced, users can end up going viral for the wrong reasons. A teenager named Jay was known for his charisma and charm. At first glance, he seemed like any other high school student, but beneath his friendly exterior lurked a dark side. Jay had an insatiable appetite for attention, and social media was his playground. He reveled in the chaos he could create, pushing boundaries and testing limits. One day, while at school, he acted on an impulse that would jeopardize his future and shatter the trust of those who once considered him a friend. On the fateful day, Jay thought it would be funny to humiliate classmates for the sake of viral infamy. During lunch, he secretly recorded a video of his friends laughing and enjoying their meal, unaware of his malicious intent. Once finished, Jay added mocking captions and degrading comments by manipulating the footage to make it appear as if they were hurling insults at a nearby table of students with disabilities. As the edited video spread like wildfire on social media, it left a trail of humiliation in its wake. His friends were appalled by the betrayal, and the targeted classmates were devastated. The video garnered hundreds of thousands of views, likes, and shares, turning Jay into an overnight sensation, albeit for the wrong reasons. The consequences were swift and severe. School officials were alerted to the video and the chaos it caused. The affected classmates and their parents were outraged and demanded action. The school launched an investigation into the incident, gathering evidence of Jay's involvement. As the truth came to light, the once charming teen's reputation crumbled. He was called into the principal's office, where he faced not only disciplinary actions, but also the collective disappointment of his teachers and school administrators. They saw potential in Jay, but his actions obliterated their trust in him. In a solemn meeting with his friends, Jay realized the gravity of his actions. The friendships he once treasured were completely shattered. His former friends could not forgive the pain he had caused them, and they chose to distance themselves from him. As Jay's actions became public knowledge, the online world turned against him. He became the target of intense scrutiny and condemnation, with strangers from around the world expressing disgust in his actions. The quest for attention had indeed earned him notoriety, but it was a reputation he desperately wished he could shed. Shortly thereafter, the school decided to expel Jay, citing the severity of his actions and the damage he had inflicted upon the school's reputation. It was a harsh but necessary consequence of his menacing activities. Jay's dreams of a promising future began to unravel with his expulsion. Several college acceptances were rescinded, and his chance of redemption grew dimmer by the day. He found himself isolated, alienated, and deeply regretful of his choices, resulting in him deleting all of his social media accounts. Jay's story serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of seeking attention at any cost, especially at the expense of others. His action had not only cost him friendships and his education, but it also tarnished his reputation. In the end, he learned that true character is defined by one's actions and the impact they have on others. And it's a lesson he will likely carry with him for the rest of his life.